Hi, my name is Brittany Davidson. I'm your nearest diamond upline in doTERRA, and I am here to orient you on Oil Camp. So we're so happy you're here. You are probably sitting with your beautiful enrollment package of essential oils, and you probably know how to use a few things like lavender and breathe, but you might be wondering what to do with melaleuca or oregano or the hundreds of things you can do with lavender. And so that's what Oil Camp is going to share with you. So if you give us 10 to 15 minutes per day, and we'll give back to you empowerment plus a few really awesome giveaways. So without further ado, I'm going to orientate you to Oil Camp. Always feel free to message me or those coaches in your group because we are always here as a source for you. Also, you can always find me on social media as Essentially Be on Instagram or Facebook. So hopefully you all seen the video on pre-camp. That post went up on Saturday. If you haven't had a chance to watch that yet, go ahead and watch that because it's going to give you a ton of information on who your coaches are and give you time to learn more about them. So if you did already see that video, you're in the right spot by watching this video. You're going to get to know us pretty well over the next 2 weeks, maybe more than you'd like. But one thing I can guarantee is that we're all going to leave here as friends at the end of the 2 weeks. That's one of our favorite things about Oil Camp, the community that is created in the process. So you're going to meet a few more coaches as well. There are several of us who have partnered to put on Oil Camp for you. We all have families and other things going on in our lives, so we rotate who is actually coaching Oil Camp. So you're going to have 2 to 4 coaches in this specific session that are going to be live coaching you through this camp. We also have a wonderful assistant who you'll see helping facilitate Oil Camp and point tracking. And by having several coaches, you're going to be hearing from a lot of different people with a lot of different experiences, which we like because there's all sorts of different walks of life when choosing essential oils. So before we dive into the logistics of Oil Camp, here's the why behind this. So when I started out 4 years ago, I was super confused about how to use essential oils. I just knew that my mom had great results, so I wanted a kit as well. And a few weeks went by, and I felt really bad because my kit was starting to not get used. I may put lavender in the diffuser or wild orange and peppermint, but I wasn't really using the things like On Guard or oregano or frankincense or melaleuca, and I didn't know how. So that's why we created this Oil Camp, is because there's so many resources out there like the Modern Essentials book or Oil Essence group, Facebook group, or Pinterest. But when it comes down to it, you really almost need to learn essential oils, kind of like a mini foreign language class. So with this program, you're going to learn 10 to 15 minutes a day in bite-sized pieces so you can really retain it and then be able to confidently go ahead and use your essential oils. So this is my baby Evelyn right here, and this is why I do my essential oil business. I'm a diamond in doTERRA now. doTERRA pays very well, but when it comes down to it, I originally started this business because I wanted to empower other people, and most importantly, other moms to use these essential oils. Essential oils aren't scary. They're not going to hurt you. They're not going to hurt your baby. And so we want you to know how to use them confidently so that you and your family can benefit most to these amazing gifts of the earth. So that's what we want to create for you. As we spread out, as so many of us are, we can create this community and this support and education and camaraderie because of this amazing technology we have at our fingertips. So as we proceed through Oil Camp, I hope that you will feel comfortable sharing your stories and experiences with each other. It helps everyone learn so much more. So who's Oil Camp intended for? We designed this program with a brand new oil user in mind. I remember when I first got my oils, I was talking with Kristen Pardue, who introduced me to doTERRA, and I said, can you just tell me what's a day in the life? What's your daily routine with these oils? This is so new to me, I don't even know where to start. I've been living without oils my whole life, so I really need help knowing why and when and how to use them. So that's why we have created Oil Camp for you. You're going to learn a day in the life from several experienced oil users and get ideas about some of the most common and helpful ways to begin incorporating oils into your own wellness routine. So what you need in order to participate to get the most out of Oil Camp and participate effectively, as you can imagine, you need to have your oils in hand. This is a very action-oriented camp. We're going to open up your bottles and start experimenting. One of the favorite quotes I always like to say to people is there's these amazing things called essential oils. All you have to do is undo the bottle cap. And that's so true. If they just sit there, they're no good to you. Every day, we will provide anywhere from 4 to 6 coaching posts for you. These posts are short, action-oriented education tidbits. Your daily time commitment is 15 to 20 minutes. It's really not much at all. So these posts will be numbered. Day 1, post 1 of 4. So that is easy for you to know where to start and how many posts you're looking for each day. We do that because Facebook reorders posts based on the numbers of likes and comments. So the posts will not stay in the order we put them in. Some of the content is videos that we've created with our own personal experiences and ideas. Just a note about this, let's not share these publicly just because these are for our own private team, and we didn't really intend for the world at large to see them. Thank you in advance for honoring that request. So some of the content we want you to learn will be coming straight from doTERRA Corporate. They have provided a wealth of information for us to draw from, and we want you to utilize that. Any of the videos that come from doTERRA Corporate, you are more than welcome to share and repost if you would like. We'd actually really love that. We will also show you some really quick and easy DIY projects that you can make in 5 minutes or less, which is fantastic because I was not a DIYer in the first year I used oils. I just thought it was so complicated. I didn't dive into that right away, but I was missing out. These projects are so simple and quick, and they're so effective for your life at saving you money. And we teach you how to make products you're really going to want to have in your home. In addition to what we post, please feel free to post your own ideas, thoughts, questions, and so forth. Reach out to others in the group, share with each other, and become friends. And I'd really encourage you to dive in and maximize this time you have with us over the next 2 weeks. As coaches, we work with a lot of people, and it can be hard to give everyone the attention that we'd like to. So we intentionally created this program to maximize your time and our time, where we can really dial in and focus on you for these next 2 weeks. If you do the same and just commit a little bit of time to this camp, you're going to come away feeling really confident using your oils. Remember, aside from the coaches, everyone else in the group is brand new to oils just like you. So please never feel silly or hesitant to ask a question. All questions are welcomed and valid, and nothing is too silly or small for this space. This is the time and the place to get support, so don't be shy. Speaking of questions, this is a good time to discuss FDA compliance. doTERRA products are not approved by the FDA for use as drugs. They're absolutely approved as health and wellness supplements. So there's something important to understand here about the information that you will see from us as wellness advocates. When you search online for ideas about how to use essential oils, you'll come upon a lot of sites talking about using essential oils for medicinal purposes. However, as wellness advocates, because we have the opportunity to earn money when people purchase doTERRA products, we are required to ensure that our speech is FDA compliant and that we are not making disease claims. A disease claim would be On Guard cures the common cold, or frankincense oil helps cure cancer. A compliant way to share the benefits of these oils would be On Guard helps support the body's immune system, or frankincense promotes a healthy cell replication. So it's important for you to understand this because many times new oils users have questions of specific health ailments and what oils to use for those concerns. You're welcome to ask your questions in this group, but just know that the language we use will sound ridiculous to you at times. It sounds really ridiculous to us too. So don't worry, but we are listening and we do understand your questions. The responses we give will simply be worded in a way that is approved by the FDA. In the post on Facebook, I included a link to the Quick Claims Guide. That helps you understand the difference between compliant and non-compliant speech if that's something that interests you and you want to learn more. This is not a required part of camp, just a bonus resource if you're interested. Now that we've covered that, do we mention we'll be doing a lot of giveaways? The giveaways are really fun, and we have a whole point system here for you where you're going to earn points as you go throughout the camp. So let me walk you through that. Here's how it works. When you make a comment on a post, you're going to earn 3 points. The comment should be more than 1 word. Let's make these legit comments, okay? You'll get points for 1 comment on each post. We encourage you to interact and support each other as much as possible, but as far as points go, you will be awarded points for each post 1 time. When you complete the daily challenge, you'll get 5 points. So here's an example day. If there were 4 posts, this is how the points would work out. If you watched all of the coaching videos and you commented on each of the posts, 4 posts at 3 points each equals 12 points. And then you can play the daily challenge. That is another 5 points. And then you get a bonus 10 points if you complete the entire day worth of content. That means you'll get total daily points available of 27. So for this particular day, that would be 27 points. We have a point tracker who'll be doing that for you, but I just want you to understand how this works so you can maximize your ability to earn points and win prizes. All right, the other thing that we have is a handful of extra miler challenges for you, and these are really fun. So throughout the camp, we're going to throw in a few extra challenges for you where you can earn bonus points, kind of like extra credit. So at the end of the camp, once we total up all your other points, you get to factor in whatever extra credit points you've earned. That will increase your point standing and you get a better prize. So points equal prizes. If you complete all camp with 70 to 79%, you'll get a bronze level prize that we'll announce. And 80 to 89% is a silver level prize. And 90 to 100% is a gold level prize. So as you can imagine, a gold level prize is way more awesome than a bronze level prize. I recommend going for the gold. And this is important. Every single person that's in this camp can win a prize if you complete the camp. It's not just a drawing where you have a chance at winning. You're guaranteed a prize if you show up and learn how to use your oils to make your life better. Crazy, I know, but we really like you guys and want to spoil you a bit. Now, in addition to that, whoever has the greatest number of points overall will win the grand prize, and there's only one grand prize. If we happen to have a tie for the grand prize, we'll do a drawing to determine the winner. And the prize this camp, I am so excited about it. You are going to absolutely love it. So that's going to be announced in a post later this week. As we wrap up today, keep in mind this is not your only essential oil education. You have joined into a team that is really passionate about providing education for our customers. This particular education series is not intended to be college level chemistry or human biology or the science of aromatherapy. Our intention is to give you practical, real life, useful tips and ideas that you can begin to apply right away. The daily coaching we'll provide you will take approximately 15 to 20 minutes, so it's really not much time. Once you begin experiencing the benefits of the oils as you learn how to use them, you won't even be able to remember what your life was like before essential oils. You'll be just like the rest of us. In closing, if you haven't already, we want to break into that kit of oils you have. Today's challenge is a simple one. We want you to just open your bottle of On Guard, put a drop on your hands, cup your hands around your nose and mouth, and take 4 to 5 deep breaths of that wonderful aroma. We'll talk more about On Guard in week 2, but this is a fantastic oil that you will want to use regularly, and for sure through the winter months to support your immune system. We use it all year round in our home. It's a fantastic oil to keep everyone healthy. Everyone needs a little On Guard in their life, so do that today and comment that you did it to earn your points for today's daily challenge. We are done here. Thank you for being with us. We're excited to coach you and support you as you begin using essential oils. So now, without further ado, we are going to head on over to post 2 so we can get to know you. Y'all have a wonderful day.